Real Madrid, a club built on legends and fueled by ambition. On the pitch, they've set the standard for European dominance. Off the pitch, their stars live lives just as iconic. These aren't just footballers, they're global icons. And the cars they drive, each one tells a story of humble beginnings, of insane work ethic, of style, power, and sometimes surprise. From blistering Bugattis to quiet luxury SUVs, this is the ultimate look inside the garage of the most glamorous club in football. One car, one player, one story at a time. Kylian Mbappe, Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. We begin with the newest Galactico, Kylian Mbappe. He's lightning on the pitch. Off it, he chose a machine built for speed. The Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. Valued at over $3.5 million, it's one of the rarest hypercars in the world. 1,500 horsepower, carbon fiber everything, and a top speed that makes your heart race. Not bad for a guy who once said he didn't care much for cars. Fun fact, Mbappe only got his license in his 20s. This car was the reason why. Vinícius Jr, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Next up, the Samba superstar with a taste for the dramatic, Vini Jr. His weapon of choice? A fiery orange Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, worth around $600,000. Brutal, loud, and impossible to ignore. Just like his footwork, the SVJ is built for moments, for highlight reels, for speed and sound and style. When Vini turns up in this beast, heads turn every single time. Fun fact, his Aventador's custom plate reads Vini 7, Icon Energy Only. Jude Bellingham, Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. Jude Bellingham might be one of the youngest in the squad, but he carries himself like a veteran, and his ride reflects that calm confidence. The Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. At just under $170,000, it's not about flash. It's about comfort, class, control, leather seats that massage you, a built-in fridge in the back, and the kind of quiet that only real leaders appreciate. Fun fact, Jude watches match footage from the back seat on the way to training. Still learning, still leveling up. Rodrigo, Ferrari 812, super fast. Rodrigo may look laid back, but his car choice says otherwise. He rocks a Ferrari 812 Superfast, priced at $430,000. Bright yellow, front engine, nearly 800 horsepower of pure Italian muscle. It's fast, aggressive, and built for speed, just like his burst down the right wing. Fun fact, he says he learned to drive on a dirt road in Brazil with his uncle. Now look where he is. Eder Militão, BMW XM, label, red. Eder Militão is Madrid's wall at the back, and his ride fits the role perfectly. He drives the BMW XM label red, a hybrid monster with nearly 750 horsepower and a price of around $185,000. Understated on the outside, terrifying on the inside, just like Militão's tackles. Fun fact, he had his windows upgraded to bulletproof glass after a prank gone wrong. Classic Militão move. Aurélien Tchouameni, Aston Martin DBX 707. Quiet, calculated, classy. That's Tchouameni, and his car reflects that. He chose the Aston Martin DBX 707, a sleek British SUV that oozes confidence and costs around $250,000. Fast but graceful, it's the perfect balance of performance and prestige. Fun fact, he calls it his James Bond car, and even plays the 007 soundtrack when he drives solo. David Alaba, Porsche Taycan Turbo S, electric, elegant, efficient. David Alaba chose the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, a fully electric super sedan worth around $210,000. No noise, no gas, just insane torque and futuristic style. The kind of car that doesn't need to shout. Fun fact, he owns two, one for Madrid, one for Vienna. Same model, different license plates. Antonio Rudiger, Brabus G-Wagon 800. Hard tackling, no nonsense, built different. Antonio Rudiger rolls with the Brabus G-Wagon 800, a heavily customized beast valued at around $500,000. It's tall, matte black, armored, and loud, just like him. Fun fact, he calls it the tank, and once drove it through a McDonald's drive-thru just for fun. Federico Valverde, Audi RSQ8. Fede Valverde is Madrid's engine, and his car matches that energy. The Audi RS Q8 is a powerhouse SUV with nearly 600 horsepower, worth around $145,000. Blends luxury with aggression. One second it's quiet, the next it's gone, just like his box-to-box runs. Fun fact, he once beat a teammate's supercar in a drag race, with the whole squad filming. Arda Güler, Tesla Model S Plaid. Still new, still quiet, but Arda Güler is one to watch. His ride? The Tesla Model S Plaid. All electric, insanely fast and built like the future. Price? Around $110,000. It's a car for thinkers, for those who don't need noise to make an impact. Fun fact, Arda codes simple apps as a hobby, and yes, he's already customized his Tesla screen layout. Luka Modric, Mercedes EQS. Time slows down when Modric is on the ball, and in his Mercedes EQS, it feels like it's standing still. Elegant, all-electric, and smooth as silk. It costs around $125,000, but it drives like peace. No flash, no drama, just pure grace. Fun fact, Modric still donates every match-worn shirt to youth charities. Even now, at 40. Thibaut Courtois, Range Rover, autobiography. Courtois isn't just tall, he's unshakable. And nothing suits him more than the Range Rover autobiography, valued at $160,000. Big, quiet, and always in control. The goalkeeper of luxury SUVs. Fun fact, he once biked 100 kilometers to raise money for cancer research and showed up to training the next day. Joselu, BMW M5 CS. From academy exit to Real Madrid starter, Joselu is the comeback king, and he drives a BMW M5 CS, a performance sedan with supercar DNA, priced at $145,000. It's not loud, but when it moves, it delivers, just like him. Fun fact, he still has his Castilla training bib from 2011, framed in his house. Xabi Alonso, BMW i7 xDrive 60, and now the man leading the next chapter of Madrid's legacy. Xabi Alonso, calm under pressure, tactical, stylish without shouting. Alonso returned to Madrid not just as a club legend, but now as its head coach, and his car reflects that evolution. His choice? The BMW i7 xDrive 60, a fully electric executive saloon that balances futuristic tech with classic elegance. Priced around $125,000, the i7 is smooth, silent, and packed with innovation, just like Alonso's approach to the game. Fun fact, Xabi personally requested a minimalist matte gray finish, and jokes that the only roar he needs now is from the fans, not the engine. Real Madrid x BMW sponsorship. You've probably noticed the pattern. Since 2023, Real Madrid has had an exclusive partnership with BMW, providing players with the newest electric and hybrid models each season. It replaced their 19-year relationship with Audi, ushering in a new era of silent, sustainable luxury. New team, new cars, same ambition. From fiery Lamborghinis to quiet Teslas, from hometown hatchbacks to $3 million hypercars. These rides reflect more than just wealth. They reveal personality, pride, and the roads these players took to become legends. One team, one badge, many stories. And if you thought this was impressive, wait until you see what the stars of Barcelona are driving. Which one would you pick? Let us know in the comments. And if you loved this look inside the world of football's elite, subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Until next time, Hala Madrid.